This is the basis for this broadcast. And let me take you a little back. We can refuse any of us in Rivers State to buy form to campaign for the governorship of Rivers State. He bought 14 of us form and warned any of us not to campaign. Anybody who tried to campaign, Wike is ready to take on you. But I follow him to 20-something state campaigning to delegates. We don't know who is a delegate in Rivers. The list of delegates were not published. At the end of the day, he called me on the 24th and told me that I cannot be governor, that I campaigned for Atiku in 2019 without his permission. And that I even formed friends of Atiku. I even opened office for Atiku. So because of that, it is over. He cannot hand over the state to his enemy. These were precise words and pointed out as his staff, in the presence of his staff. I've never seen that humiliation in my life, and told me that his staff, this Accountant General, is a very good Accountant General that will still be accountable to him at least the next 6 months or 1 year. I am a tiger, and that I should not proceed to the primaries. That if I proceed to the primaries, I will get 0 votes, because the Accountant General will take the first position, the Commissioner for Finance will take the second position, the Commissioner for Work will take the third position, that I will not get any vote, because that is what he wants to do. So he have already shared the vote. But this is a man who came to the center, came to Abuja, and participated freely. He spoke to delegates and came second. So who was supposed to, and all of us, he did this to all of us in Rivers. He have never one day called us and said, look, my brother, I'm sorry about what happened at the primaries. Let's reconcile and move the party forward. He have never called and said, my brother, take it easy. He did not discuss with us about a candidate he want to use. He fooled us to the end. All of us have capacity to cause trouble and leave the party. But we kept quiet, thinking that with the abundance of Atiku Abubakar, we have a presidential candidate who may win election at the center, so that we have where to look at. Since he has finished with us in the state, he told all the people he gave position, he called them, have a meeting with them, and tell them that we have retired all of us. These are very provocative. These are not chocolates. And he told me that if he failed the primary on one of our campaigns, that he will collapse the whole system. If they do to him what they did to Dili, he will collapse the system, and everybody will go home. That is the fear here. And so these are not time for discussion, because what is the anger is when in 2007, Peter Dili was more qualified to be president, he couldn't get it. He was more qualified to be vice president, and Jonathan was choosing. Odili felt absolutely very bad. 3 days after, he congratulated Jonathan. Jonathan flew into Port Harcourt. The primary was on Saturday night, ending Sunday morning. Jonathan flew into Port Harcourt on a Wednesday, and Odili rolled out the drums and give him a hero reception and thank Obasanjo, who betrayed him, for even giving it to the South-South, that is stand by the South-South, and he will give Jonathan all the support he deserves. That was statesmanship. That was patriotism.